Ready to step into your best self? You're in the right place. This is my channel where I explore practical ways to boost your energy, nourish your body, and cultivate a healthier, happier life. Don't miss a single step on this journey. Subscribe now and join our growing community. Hey everyone, welcome to the Health Sphere, and I love sharing my daily meals with you. And today I am going to show you guys what I eat in a day. So grab a pen and paper and let's jump into it. So I think the best way to explain what my daily eating routine looks like is to show you guys exactly what I eat and when I eat it. So we're gonna cover all the meals and the snacks that I have throughout the day, and before we dive in, I do want to clarify that this is what works for me. I'm not telling anyone to eat exactly what I eat. This is simply for educational purposes only, and you know your body best and what works best for you. I also want to specify that this is a normal day for me. If I'm training really hard, which doesn't happen very often, I will adjust my macros so I'm getting a little bit more fuel for those workouts. But otherwise, this is pretty much what I eat every single day. Alright, so let's start off first thing in the morning. When I wake up, I like to drink a lot of water because overnight we lose a lot of water through breathing, sweating, urinating, so it's important to rehydrate. I usually drink a large glass of water with lemon. I find that lemon makes everything taste better, so it adds a nice little citrusy flavor to the water, but sometimes I will drink hot water, especially if it's cold outside. There's nothing wrong with either option, it's just based on preference. So next up, I'm going to talk about my breakfast. So I usually eat breakfast around AM. Sometimes it'll be a little later if I'm sleeping in, but I like to have breakfast within the first couple hours of waking up because I don't want to wait too long to start fueling my body and getting the energy that I need for the day. My breakfast usually consists of some type of carbohydrate, some type of protein, and some type of fat. Today I'm going to show you guys oatmeal with berries and nuts. So to make this, I used rolled oats, organic strawberries, organic blueberries, chopped walnuts, chia seeds, and a little bit of maple syrup. Now I got this really cool bowl that has the measurements already marked out for the perfect ratio of oatmeal to liquid. I usually use almond milk, and if you're new here, I love using chia seeds as an egg replacement. Not only does it bind everything together just like eggs would, but it also adds another layer of nutrition, fiber, and healthy fats. I like to top this off with some chopped walnuts and chia seeds. Walnuts add omega-3 fatty acids and protein, fiber, and more healthy fats, and chia seeds are a good source of fiber and protein. Maple syrup adds a touch of sweetness, and I'll drizzle a little bit of that on top. This oatmeal is delicious, filling, and keeps me full until lunchtime. And if you're not an oatmeal fan, you could always blend up a smoothie with berries, nuts, chia seeds, and maple syrup. You could even add frozen bananas to make it extra thick and creamy, or you could scramble some eggs with spinach and whole wheat toast and top that with avocado. All of these are great sources of protein, carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Okay, now we're moving on to my morning snack. So I don't always eat a morning snack. It really depends on how hungry I feel. If I've been sipping on water and feeling extra thirsty, I will drink some more water. But if I'm feeling hungry, I like to have some fruit like an apple or a banana, or sometimes I'll bring a bag of almonds with me and eat a handful. Now we're going to talk about lunch. So lunch is usually my biggest meal of the day because I train in the afternoon, and so I need that fuel to get through my workout. Lunch consists of a carbohydrate, protein, vegetables, and sometimes a little bit of fat. Today I'm having a salad with grilled chicken. My favorite salads are the ones with mixed greens, cucumbers, bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, red onions, corn, and black beans. To make this salad, I'm using romaine lettuce, radicchio, carrots, snap peas, broccoli, cucumber, and cherry tomato. As you can see, there's so many different colors and textures in this salad. We're adding a protein source with grilled chicken breast. This chicken is seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And then we're going to add a light vinaigrette to bring all the flavors together. The reason why I love this salad is because it is super filling thanks to the combination of complex carbohydrates, protein, fiber, and water. Another one of my favorite salads is a chickpea salad with the same type of vegetables that I mentioned earlier. I buy pre-cooked chickpeas in water, and then I just drain and rinse them and throw them in. Chickpeas are a great plant-based source of protein and fiber. Now, if I don't have any salads on hand, no worries. I usually have leftovers in the fridge that I can quickly reheat and enjoy. One of my favorite leftovers is black bean burritos. These are made with whole grain tortillas filled with black beans, brown rice, salsa, and shredded cheese, or sometimes I will have leftover lentil soup with a piece of whole grain bread. And now we're moving on to my afternoon snack. So like I mentioned before, it really depends on how hungry I feel. Sometimes if I've been sipping on water and I just want some more hydration, I will drink some more water. But if I'm starting to feel hungry, I will eat something like an apple, a Greek yogurt, or sometimes I'll have a small smoothie or some vegetable sticks with hummus. Now we're moving on to dinner. So dinner is usually my second biggest meal of the day because after I eat, I like to take a break and relax and then start working again. I usually eat dinner around 6 p.m., so dinner consists of a carbohydrate, protein, and vegetables. Sometimes I will add a little bit of healthy fat depending on what I'm eating. Tonight I'm making baked salmon with broccoli and sweet potato. Salmon is a great source of lean protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Broccoli and sweet potatoes are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. I like to bake my salmon with lemon and fresh thyme. And if you're wondering how long I bake my salmon for, it depends on the thickness of the fillet. Usually 12 to 15 minutes is perfect. I also like to roast vegetables. I find that roasting vegetables brings out their natural sweetness and makes them extra tasty. I season my broccoli and sweet potatoes with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and Italian seasoning. Alright, now we're moving on to my evening treat, so you don't have to eat something after dinner. This is completely optional. Sometimes I will have a little something after dinner if I'm craving something sweet. This can be a couple squares of dark chocolate, a small bowl of berries with a dollop of plain Greek yogurt, or sometimes I will have a homemade healthy cookie. This is a small oatmeal raisin cookie that I made using oat flour and maple syrup. These cookies are chewy, soft, and super delicious. Alright, so that was everything that I ate in a day. I hope this gave you guys an idea of what healthy eating looks like. Again, this is what works for me. Find what works for you and listen to your body. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave us a thumbs up. It really does help us out a lot, and subscribe for more content just like this. And if you want to see what I eat in a day, check out my meal prep video. I show you guys step by step how I meal prep for the week so that I am always ready to eat clean and healthy. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.